Hey! Please not go out of your way to harass the user in question. Also, note that this channel is based off satirical humor. We tend to say a lot of crude things, so if you don't enjoy extremely rude humor, then we suggest you click away while you still can. Thank you.
Hello everybody, I'm Yuji, and today we are going to be reviewing some TMNT live-action movie characters. They're all by the same person, Njanay21 on DeviantArt. Probably not pronouncing that name right. But first, sprites. Today's sprites were made by Riftio. Thank you very much for the sprites, they're super cute. Anyways, we're moving on to the first character, and starting off with the looks. This picture isn't bad. It's clear you have some talent, but you could use some improvement. The main problems I see with this picture are, 1, her breasts. They are oddly round, almost as if they were fake, like implants. Now, I can't offer too much advice in fixing that, because I myself can barely draw the breastises. But what I can suggest is looking up some brush drawing tutorials to help you get rid of that unnatural fake look they have. The second thing I noticed is her hand. Her fingers look too long, and because of that, it causes the whole hand to look crippled. The hair also looks a bit odd with the shading you've done. It would be best to look up some hair drawing tutorials to help with that. Also, you have a lot of text in this picture, and that's really distracting from the main focus, which should be your character. I would suggest removing all of the text and saving it for the bio, and removing the picture of Raphael. And that little heart. It's not necessary. Anyways, moving on to her bio. Name, Regina Foxer. Age 18. Love interest, Raphael. Regina's personality, calm, shy, sweet, cries. Cries is spelled C-R-I-E-S. If you yell or scream at her, how does she manage to stay in a relationship with Raph? Raph is one angry bastard, and it doesn't really matter who you are or what you mean to him. If he's pissed and you try to talk to him, he's more than likely going to yell at you. I'm just saying. Quiet, silly sometimes, caring. Caring should not have an E in it. Kind gets scared very easy and has a big heart. Okay, so this isn't a terrible personality, but she seems very one-dimensional right now. Right now, when we see this character, what she appears to be is a sweet, fragile girl. There isn't anything more to her. That can work well if written out properly, but so far, I don't think you've written it well. Right now, she just seems like the type of person most people would find very annoying. Favorite thinks. Favorite thinks? I think you mean things. Loves to read books, loves to hang out with friends and family, likes to take walks, she loves video games, and loves to cook. Favorite colors, pink and red. Why do I get the feeling that the only reason you made one of her favorite colors red is because her love interest is Raphael? Either that or her favorite color was red before she met the boys, and the only reason Raph is her love interest is because he wears red, in which case, that's shallow as fuck. Okay, wait, hold up. That's the end of her bio? Where's the likes, dislikes, where she lives, and backstory? You've given us very little on this character, and again, it's not helping with the fact that she seems very one-dimensional and unlikable. Anyways, we're moving on to the next character. Oh my god, my eyes! Why is all that text yellow on a white background? Oh my god! Please, please, please either move all this text in the description or change the color of the text! Please! This is so bright and it makes it so hard to read, it hurts! But again with this picture, you have the same problems as above. You have talent, but it would be good to look at hair, body, and feet tutorials. And what is going on with her feet? Moving on to the bio. Name, Lorena Meller. Is this going to be a trend? Each character you make likes the turtle whose name starts with the same letter as theirs. Age 19. Love interest, Leonardo. Lorena's personality, sassy, very outgoing, nightlife kind of girl, loves to tease, loves to joke around, loving, kinda. I don't think you meant to put that comma here. Sweet, can be a real bitch if you mess with her, a real bitch, lol. It was really unnecessary for you to add the "a real bitch" lol at the end here. You really only need to state that once. And again, very one-dimensional. She needs more flaws. And you have very stereotypical personality traits. Favorite things: drawing, baking, cleaning, video games, comic books, romance, anime, and comedy. Comedy has an E before the D. And you've also randomly capitalized a few things here. The N's in anime and don't need to be capitalized, and doesn't need to be capitalized. Anime. You already said anime. And loves to work out. Favorite colors: yellow and blue. Next character. This picture, again, has the same problems as above, so I'm not gonna bother pointing all of them out. I do want to say I like the colors for her hair. That's just not how shading works. Name: Marina Miller. I think it is gonna be a trend, holy shit. Age: 19, love interest: Michelangelo. You spelled Mikey's name wrong? And now I'm offended. Mikey's name is spelled Michelangello. You plebeian. Marina's personality: she is a sweetheart, but can be a real mean bitch if she is in a bad mood. I feel like this last part was unnecessary. It's pretty common for people to become kind of a bitch if they're in a bad mood. You know, because they're in a bad mood. Gets very jealous, loves attention, very flirty, and a girly girl. Also stubborn sometimes, but she has a good heart. Honestly, I don't see any difference between this girl and the last two. Their personalities are basically carbon copies of each other, and it's a little frustrating. Favorite things: loves to play video games, likes working out, loves to swim, loves to go to the beach, and loves to paint. Favorite colors: turquoise and orange. The next and final character. Okay, well, at least this one breaks the mold of first names starting with their crush's first letters. Other than that, this picture has the same problems as above. Name: Felina Mormon. Age: 18, love interest: Donatello. Felina's personality: sweet, loving, kinda, grateful, caring, helpful, shy, gets scared if you yell at her, then cries like a baby. Afternoon, sunset type of girl, and nighttime. Again! Carbon copies of each other! They're either shy, sweet, and fragile, or basically the popular mean girl. People can have other personality types beyond that, you know? And because they're all basically carbon copies of each other, I'm getting a serious self-insert vibe from them. Which is fine and all, but you couldn't have at least tried to make them differ from one another? Other than the names and the looks? Favorite things: chess, puzzles, anime, working out, swimming, drawing, naps, cooking, and cleaning. Her favorite colors are green and purple. And that is it for these characters. I'm moving on to final thoughts. Okay, where to start? The pictures, the drawings of your characters are not that bad. You're actually pretty good, though your anatomy could use some work. Looking up reference pictures or tutorials for drawing breasts, hands, and just bodies in general will help you out a lot in the long run. Another thing I wanted to mention about the picture is the text. Screenshots of the boys and the hearts in the corners. Because this is supposed to be a reference sheet for your character, I find it a bit unnecessary to put a picture of whatever guy they like and having a heart with their main color and your character's main colors. Now, for the text, I honestly think you should just remove them from the picture altogether and put all that text in the description of the picture for two reasons. One, you make the text color your main character's color, and with some of those colors like the green and yellow, it can be really hard to read. I had to get up real close to my monitor and squint to read the yellow text on the second character's information. It's hard. And two, you can't fit all of your character's information in the image. We missed out on so much information on your character, and if you even tried to put it all into the picture with your character, it would become absolutely impossible to read because the text would be so small. Now, speaking of character information, like I said, we missed out on a lot. We didn't get to learn any of their dislikes, strengths, weaknesses, and most importantly, their backstories. It would be best if you use a blank character sheet so you know what kinds of information your character should probably have. Now, let me make something clear. If the character is like a side character and not very important to the story, then yes, I do think it's okay to have just little bits of info to the side of their picture and nothing more. Just thought I should clear that up. One last thing I want to mention is their names. Pretty much all of their first names end with Ina, and all but Felina's last name end with Now, I understand if you just like all these names, but in all honesty, it comes off as lazy and uncreative when you have these 4 TMNT characters, all of them shipped with one of the boys, and they all have extremely similar names. Try going outside of your little box with their names. And if you're having trouble coming up with different names, then try out a baby name website. They have thousands of names that you can use for your characters. But anyways, guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. I'm Yuji. We are Constructive Criticism. I'll see you in the next video.